Okay, so it begs the question, are they going to get rid of tuning? Well, my personal opinion on this one right here, and it's just an opinion, it's not a fact. I believe that eventually, yes, they will get rid of tuning in the future. I'm going to go ahead and just introduce my truck right here. It's a 2007 LBZ Duramax, and this is what you'd call sort of a fully deleted situation. Now this is a competition or off-road use only vehicle, and I'd like to stress that very much so. As you guys can see, I have WCFAB piping kit, YBridge, Ryan's diesel service 68mm turbo. I have Kodiak Trucks driveline, which is a rear end T-case. I mean, the works, man. Good companies here. Make sure you guys reach out to these folks right here. Also, if you decide to buy anything from them, they have a coupon code. It's going to be Truckmaster. All one word. Just go on their website, ryansdieselservice.com. This isn't a commercial for these guys, but really good companies, and I just really like working with them. I have a built transmission. I have stock fuel. The truck is not studded. More to come, guys. Continue to follow the build as it continues. For those of you guys who have been watching my channel for a couple of years now, you guys know what I'm talking about. This truck is night and day versus where it was and where it's at. The future of tuning, and this is just my vision of it, and I'm going to say, like, I'd say 10 years from now, okay, I'm thinking 7 to 10 years from now, it's going to be so mandated and so regulated that it's going to be very, very hard to even find a diesel shop or find, you know, something online, you know, get an AutoCal. When they started regulating weapons and coming up with different rules of how to buy them and getting rid of loopholes and all that other stuff, when they say that guns kill people, when it's really the people that kill people with the guns. But anyways, it's a different political aspect that I'm throwing at you. What I'm trying to say is, you guys remember when that ended up happening, price of ammo went up. People were buying weapons left and right. Bullets. It was just getting insane, man. And then, of course, the hype went down, and then, you know, of course, the price of weapons and ammo went down. What I think is going to end up happening, guys, in the future is there's going to be a real scare. I think it's going to kind of have its highs and its lows, where it's going to peak super high and then it's going to drop off and then it's going to go back up again because they don't really care. So I think it's really driven by the economy. It's driven by politics. That's what I think, honestly. That's just my opinion. It's my channel. I can express exactly my feelings on certain points right here. But what I truly believe is that, you know, 7 to 10 years from now, tuning is going to be almost obsolete. Yeah, now you're going to have your little side guys on the side still doing tuning, kind of trying to get off radar, making a few bucks here and there, and just really staying low under the radar. Friends that know friends kind of situation, if you know what I mean. But it's kind of already at that point now. I mean, I'm just being honest with you from what I've noticed. I truly believe that in the future, when someone sells a truck and it's been tuned, I think it's going to drive the price up of the vehicle, or the vehicle's going to be worth way more because the truck was already tuned in the past, because now you can't do it. You see where I'm getting at with that? Diesel parts, I think, are going to just go through the roof. I think diesel parts are going to be worth a lot of money in the future. And what I mean by diesel parts is Egr Deletes, YBridges, cold side intake tubes, hot side intake tubes not so much, air filters, PVC Reroutes. If you think about it, a lot of that stuff you can make on your own. You guys can go to Home Depot. You can go to some parts hardware store, PVC Reroute. I mean, you don't need to spend $100 to do that. You don't need the kit. You know, you can do your own research and spend $20 or whatever. Resonator Deletes. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff. What I truly believe is that stuff's going to be worth a lot of money in the future, and then maybe one day it's not going to be worth so much because people aren't going to care anymore, and then it's going to go back up. So I think we're just kind of playing politics right now. One thing that really concerns me the most, and I'm going to throw a few big names out there: Diesel Brothers, Idaho Rob, Corey Willis, H&S. They have been taken to court. There's been a lot of stuff going on in the scenes that aren't being, of course, publicized on the news, but stuff that we as diesel owners need to know. Why do we do Egr Deletes? Well, there's a lot of reasons. Rob's horsepower. The motor essentially is working twice as hard to get that exhaust out. In a nutshell, the Egr system reintroduces the exhaust back into the motor for a second burn. If you have like an LML Duramax, for example, where you have a DPF, or even LMM, but a DEF, you know what I mean, where they're injecting diesel fuel into your exhaust to burn up that soot that's going into your diesel particulate filter, in order to work its way out, it can cause all kinds of issues. You know, your DPF, your diesel particulate filter, it gunks up with soot, and over time it commands your motor to say, hey, it needs to go into regen mode, which means that it's going to jack the exhaust temps up super high, burn that stuff out, shoot it out the exhaust clean. I get it, okay, I understand why they're doing it. You know, they're trying to cut down on emissions. Those guys rolling coal out there, showing off with their trucks, getting the environmentalists all upset. They go cry about it, and it just causes all kinds of issues. I get it, okay, I understand it. It's not a clean situation when people are out there blowing black smoke, but you got to think about it in this aspect. I want to speak on behalf of what I am, which I'm a proud American, but the rights are being stripped away. Say you want your vehicle for competition use only or off-road use only. Well, I believe in very shortly, diesel parts are almost going to be scarce, if not completely gone out of the situation. You poor Californians out there, that's all I got to say. Nothing can be shipped to you guys. As a matter of fact, I'm actually getting pretty nervous posting these videos, these EGR videos, you know, just educational, informative videos. I'm actually personally getting a little nervous about it myself, exposing my channel to, you know, what I do and my hobbies and stuff like that. It is worrisome. But you know what? If I can continue to get the information out to you guys, that's what I'm going to keep doing. The concern that's hitting me really hard, MBRP, P1 Racing, JAMO, Flow Pro. Hard to find a turbo back straight pipe exhaust. It is so hard nowadays to find it. It's getting crazy. So this is just me speaking hypothetically. I'm not saying this is actually going to happen, but just doing some thinking here. If your truck is already tuned or you plan on getting it tuned, especially with EZ-Link, you got to think about it. They have your VIN number. Well, if somehow the government was able to get into their files and figure out what VIN numbers are out there that already have tunes on their vehicles, the government would already know that your truck is tuned. So can they shut your vehicle off? I am a little discouraged about this whole situation, you know, but we can continue to talk about this. It's just a never-ending battle. We're playing politics right now. We don't know what the future brings, but what I truly believe is that eventually this stuff will go away. But what I do think is that we're going to get more advanced over the years and develop diesel performance parts. It'd be more of an upgrade, but still remain emissions compliant. That's what I think. So you guys drop in the comments what you think. My YouTube channel, my unbiased opinion on the situation. You guys leave in the comments what you think. Type in EGR Truckmaster in YouTube. You're going to find countless videos of me explaining this stuff, but I've never actually explained that one question, is tuning going to go away? And the answer to that is I truly believe it will, but I believe that in the future there's going to be those guys on the side with their computers that still tune, but they're going to be completely under the radar. Kind of what's going on today, but it's going to be in a bigger scale. That's just my take on it. I'm going to call it now. Who knows what's going to happen 10 years from now. I appreciate your time as always, guys. Stay tuned for some more awesome videos. If you have watched this video all the way to the end and you have not subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button and go ahead and hit that thumbs up if you enjoyed the content. We'll see you on the next one. Take care.